Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Connor here again, and it's going to be another grounded tips and tricks video. So if you enjoy the video, then leave a like and maybe consider subscribing. And yeah, let's get right into it. Our first glitch today is a levitation glitch. First you get up on a clover, and then if you break the clover, you'll just float. Yeah, it doesn't work with every clover, but it works with a lot of them. You can see, for this one, it worked. That one, it worked. Then when I go to try this one, it doesn't work. Like, it's just, some it works on, some it doesn't. So it could be a really useful fight with fighting mobs, but on to the next one, next tip. And, yeah. Now. And so, our next tip is actually how you get a glider. I did show a glider in the last video, but for those of you that don't know how to get a glider, you chop down a dandelion like that. You get, some weed stem, which is also very important for some building resource, the building resource. But then if you go to the end, it normally will fall some distance away, but you get a dandelion stuff, which actually is a glider. Which whenever you go up high, you can't do it from that height. You actually have to get a little bit of height. So, I just am gonna go up to the top, but, while I'm walking over there, I'm just gonna say that, if you guys want more of these, then just leave a like and, just maybe subscribe, leave a comment of anything you want me to play. But yeah, this is how a glider works. Sometimes the top can hit something and make you fall. But yeah, on to the next tip. So for the next tip, it's a simple one. It's actually how to get as you guys may know, for a lot of things you need Thistle, and you actually go to the plants with the purple at the top, as you see, and whenever you hit them with an axe, you actually get thistle needles if you look on the left. Yeah, that's how you do that. Quite a simple one. So yeah, also these you can't, the one that I'm looking at, you can't break, like that one, for some reason. And now on to the next tip. So there's this hot dog around where I was from the last tip, but I have no idea what it drops. If any of you guys know, can you leave a comment and I'll put it in the next video what it drops, or if I figure out by then. So yeah, as you see, I don't have a tier 2 yet, but on to the next tip. Yeah, you guys know that water, it can fall on the ground or be spawned on the ground, but it's always annoying if you don't need water and aren't near your base, so you can actually push it. And you could technically bring it to your base all the way. As you see, it would be hard to bring it up hills, but not impossible. You can also, sprinting helps go up hills. You can also crouch and, slowly move it like this, but whichever way you guys prefer to do. If you guys end up moving water instead of just using some other way to get water. And on to the next tip. Right about now. This tip is actually a way to get better resources. Like, anyone that's been near the machine, the serious machine, has probably seen this. But most people, like me for a while, didn't actually know how to get in. At this point, I actually didn't know how to get in either. I was showing you guys and showing that there was mint in there. But then I thought to try to hit this with an axe. Or, try to open it anyway, but then you can actually open it with an axe. And then there's mint here, which actually takes a tier 2 hammer, which I still don't have. But okay, now on to the next tip. A lot of different types of mobs. These are weevils, as most of you probably know. There's also an ant over here, just a simple worker ant, easy to kill, especially if you have the right stuff. It drops, ant parts and then some, ant head. Weevils, they drop weevil meat, and they also drop the occasional weevil nose, but there's also an amphid, which are actually hard to catch because they're fast, you know. I'd recommend using a bow if you want to try to kill these guys, or just following them for long enough, because eventually they do mess up. Oh, and here's a ladybug, which is actually a pretty tough mob. You have to be far enough to kill them, you know. They do a lot of damage. You know, for the first little bit, you can just walk around to avoid them, but once you get hit, you get stunned for a second, and then, yeah, you could die from it fairly easily. So I'd recommend just if you accidentally hit them and you're not ready for it, just make a run for it. You see, I've already lost it. Its attention span is very small. Unlike some of the other ones. But, yeah. On to the next tip. After I cook this, apparently. Yeah. So this tip is actually about markers. You see, you can have markers for multiple different reasons. Like you see, I have some the purple one there is for the pine tree. That one over there is a research place and a can. And you see, there's just lots of different things to have it. See, and sometimes you can find so many refills at places. But yeah. Also, another tip is you can actually cook more than one thing at one of these roasting spits. You can actually cook up to 3. They'll all cook at the same time. And yeah, but ants will actually come after your food, so. Also, you're able to pick up arrows that you shoot. So, yeah. On to the next tip. Yay. Okay. So, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. And, see you next time. Oh, also, those are all the markers from spiders that I've died from. So you might want to avoid those if you can. Because they're pretty deadly, you know. I would not recommend trying to fight them unless you're really prepared or have a bow and a ton of arrows. So, see you guys next time. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.